who are doing extremely well in spite of the circumstances which are prevailing here for over a couple of decades. And they have fought to emerge as achievers in their own right. I thought it was very important for their stories to be heard across, not only in the country and the world, but also in Kashmir, for people to be inspired. That while there is on one side a narrative, incorrect narrative is being run, but yet these young men and women have broken the shackles to achieve what they've achieved for themselves, for society and the country. And therefore, we reached out to the team of Josh Talks and requested them to come across and record their stories. And I'm indeed very grateful to Josh Talks, especially Mr. Ritesh Malik, who was the one who actually connected us to Josh Talks, and now Darpan Shahji, who's here to record these stories. 9 have been already recorded, and as been already told, they have hit more than 1 million hits. And I'm very sure the stories which are now going to be recorded will inspire many more generations and many more youth of Kashmir.
Sir, during your tenure, we have been seeing a lot of anti-terror operations where Pakistani terrorists were neutralized in huge number. Despite the army and the police claiming that an anti-infiltration grid is there, how come that we are neutralizing more foreign terrorists, particularly in Srinagar and other belts now?
Zenith, firstly, these terrorists, majority of them who were here, they were on the quiet. What had happened is that initially they were putting the local youth as a local terrorist, as the face of terrorist activities and terrorism. As these numbers of local terrorists started drying down and coming down, they are now getting slowly exposed, and they are compelled to come out of their respective hiding places and anonymity to carry out strikes and conduct terror operations against the Kashmiri people or locals, non-locals, and other people. And therefore, when they have started coming out and emerging, they are now getting exposed, and the contacts are happening. I can assure you that this year, established by the entire intelligence people, there was only one attempt which was made by from the cross to infiltrate, that was destroyed. And since then, there has been not a major attempt. There are reconnaissance and some degree of attempt which was thought of, but because the grid, they have not made a very credible attempt to come aside.